Hello Scorpio, this is your Scorpio moon sign reading. So if you have your moon in Scorpio, then this one is for you. Obviously, if the title resonates, then this is probably a message for you as well, or you could be a cross watcher. So whatever floats your little boat, my Scorpios. Let me know if you like this content and we will keep going. So, where are we for you? Tranquility. Harmonious in action. Sometimes not doing anything is doing a lot. Destruction, releasing your anger. There's a little theme there. And transformation, defining yourself. So you don't have to be loud and noisy and aggressive to release your anger. And if you hold on to it for too long, the catch is that something will force you to release it. However, if you sit with the feeling and understand where it's coming from, you get to release it in a healthy way. You get to release it through understanding it more. And then you transform or transmute the anger into a different form, a different way of being able to see it and therefore use it. Instead of it using you, you get to use it, and you get to define who you want to be and where you want to go. Do you want to stay this angry person, or do you want to release it and move on, so that you can be the self? I hear a lot of people saying, I just want to feel like myself again. I was happy and I just want to go back and feel like that again. Well, you can. You just have to release the anger and the resentment you're hanging on to. So let's see if we can do that. Right. Knight of Cups. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. So, Palace of Cups. Nine of Cups. Seven of Swords. There you go. Four of Swords. Page of Coins. Seven of Cups. Two of Coins. And the King of Wands. You can do this. This is what you're not seeing, but this is you. I mean, it's not that you're not seeing it. It's the theme, basically, of what's going on that you're not aware of. So this is you. And see how he's all, I know it's a knight, but it's even his horse, or in this case his seahorse, is all armored up, and it's sharp armor. It's not just protective armor, it's really defensive armor that keeps everybody away, not just those who would want to attack, but everybody. And that to me smacks of anger and emotional protection. Underneath this, in your physical environment, you've got the Palace of Cups, and that is love and emotion and compassion and intuition and a very moon energy. Just, at ease, at flow. So in your physical environment, everything's just kind of floating along nicely. But can you see this growth up and around the palace? It's almost like without even seeing it. This is growing up around you like ivy. In your mental area, Scorps, you've got the 9 of Cups. So you could, it just reminds me of people who go out drinking and partying to escape their mental parts that are uncomfortable, like unwanted. They don't want to see them, so they go out and they party and they share, and they're the good person, you know, oh, they're such a great bloke, or oh, she's such a cool chick. But the reason they're there is to forget about everything else. And emotionally, this carries through. You're kind of sneaking away from dealing with your emotions, because it's easier to sneak away from them and not face them and not have to deal with whatever comes up than to stay and face this head and heart duality. Spiritually, you are being told, not asked, told to take rest. Look at the color similarities in this, and it's really asking you to just lay down the disharmony, the angst, the heartbreak, and spend some time healing and looking at what is good, what are healthy thoughts and ways of being. What you're not seeing is the Page of Coins, and this is that you can start fresh after you've released your anger, but you can do it a bit at a time. You don't have to have a big explosion and release it all and say, oh, look, I'm healed, I'm cured. You can stay grounded and look at it as a new way of dealing with things, a little bit at a time, working through issues, deciding to walk through these gates that symbolize a new path. So that's what you're not seeing, is that is an option. Your higher self says, don't let yourself get overwhelmed or confused by options. Don't worry about, if I do this, then will I, get even angrier, or if I do that, will I get bitten again? Or don't let yourself get wrapped up in that. Come back to this and go, okay, I'm going to pause, I'm going to look at this, and I'm going to work out what's the healthiest way for me to progress. How can I release this anger in the healthiest way for me? All right. So the advice is balance. Find your balance. Find your grounding and find your balance. This is, you have the opportunity. It doesn't have to be one or the other. It can be both. You can be this energy of being okay with your emotions and being okay with being angry. Anger that is suppressed or ignored or denied is going to fester and grow, whereas anger that is acknowledged and seen and validated and then understood what was behind and underneath the anger, that dissipates. It dissipates into a more healthy understanding. It releases weight from you physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. So your advice here is to find the balance. You don't have to hide it. You just have to learn how to work it with what your life is. So work it as a cooperative energy rather than an explosive energy. And the outcome is the King of Wands. Now, he is power, he is intellect, he is passion and drive and action and force. And if he was in reverse, yes, he'd be very, very angry and explosive energy. However, he's not in reverse. He has got a really nice balance between his strength and his power and when and where to use it. So he's got this inspiration, he's got this, knowledge of the emotions that can flare up, but he's in control of it because he recognizes them. He's dealt with them. He knows how to handle them because all of these have come about through having to learn. And now he knows what to let in and what to protect himself from. So that's the outcome for you, Scorps. This is a change in your emotional life. If you've got Scorpio Moon, then you're very deep, you're very emotional. But this is about anger, the emotion of anger. And so we're working now on working through that in a healthy way and coming out the other side better for it. All right, my loves, I hope this helps. Love you lots, and I will talk to you very, very soon.